Match 5 off to a quick start in the Auburn District playoffs. We see both red and blue Alliance robots moving from the middle of the field, quickly grabbing coral. Two robots in each alliance is going back and forth between their coral stations. Simultaneously, one of those robots drops a piece of coral to the ground, not quite making it as we enter the teleop period, with only a 6-point difference between these two alliances, Alliance 8 versus Alliance 5. Pack of parts dropping another piece of coral on the reef. Viking Robotics also looking to score. They're a little bit hectic at this point, not quite making the precision that they could have made earlier, but they're lined up and they're able to not quite score that piece of coral. 1899 Saints Robotics quickly removing a lot of that algae as it rolls away, trying to get it out of their path to make it easier to get back to that reef. On the red side, we see fairly aggressive defense from Chain Lynx, who is subbed in for this match as a backup robot. And we see 2557 Sodabots trying their best to once again do what they're normally doing, filling up that trough as best as they can, trying to meander their way through. But Chain Lynx isn't backing down. They're trying to create as much havoc as possible, all three robots attempting to score on this red side. Blue, not as chaotic. We do see a lot of algae moved out of the way. There's very little algae scoring up in the net. These are very coral-focused matches at this point. No RPs in the game to get. This really comes down to raw scoring of these game elements. 49 seconds left in the match. Alliance 8, red, with a current score of 89 points. Only a 20-point difference. Blue lagging a little bit with 68. But they're trying their best to make up that gap. We see Team Pronto bashing up against Chain Lynx in the corner to try to get back to that coral station. They do have a coral in their collector. They're lined up trying to fill up that level 4, and they don't quite make it. It does fall to the ground. No points for that effort. We hear the sonar ping as we enter endgame. 17 seconds left in the match. Red in the lead. Chain Lynx already making back to the barge zone, up in the air, with time to spare. Nobody else quickly running back. We'll see if we're having some buzzer beaters. Red in the zone. Viking Robotics being able to make it back as we hear the end of the match sound as we close out match 5 of the playoffs. And here are the final scores for playoff match 5. Alliance 8 taking the win with 127 points. Alliance 5 putting up a very valiant effort, 106 points. They have been eliminated as part of this